Wait, what's a mainframe bot again? Let me see. You know, I think I'm gonna stream in not Injustice, MK11 again later on. Oh my goodness, stop sending me all these thumbnails of fucking Kefla. I don't fucking care about that bitch. I was thinking they were gonna release Ultra Instinct Goku first, then Kefla. Oh well. Man. And usually people calling you on your phone and get the wrong number. First time someone get the wrong whole room. Ah, excuse me. Man, ain't nothing special about this. The hell? Alan Scott. What, as in like leg pieces? Oh, it says treads. But I forget, which species is Cador again? A lot of these is just stuff you can just buy anywhere else or just get from playing certain duos. Or not duos, but certain missions. In other words, just get the same stuff for free. Almost beats the purpose of selling them. $7,000 for a damn bike helmet. 7,000, man. Even that seems a bit unfair. Aw, man! I did not know that was gonna happen right away. I don't have any other ones. Bankbot. So I need 3 more of the green ones, 3 of the blue ones, and 2 of the purple ones. I only got 17, ain't that a bitch? Kind of weird how they end the, not the Olympus, the God of Monsters mission. Like literally when you do that mission, it just ends on a, oh, it feels like a cliffhanger. So, like, sure, you defeat the monster, but he ends up destroying the crown. You don't know what to expect after that. Well, if it ain't Flip, how the heck you doing?
Hello, combatant. The authorized number of training marks can be exchanged for sections of state-of-the-art combat equipment.
The hell, the usual list of items isn't showing up. Oh, look at this Black Adam wannabe. Like I'm one to talk. I've been good. Nothing out of the ordinary has happened yet. I sent someone an invite to join the league because I looked up their combat rating, and they had a pretty high combat rating, about like 250 something, 257. So I just sent them an invite to the league because that's how I want my league to be. These groups of very powerful individuals. And yet, for some reason, it's like, so they declined. And I was like, oh, okay, so she declined. I'm fine with that. Next thing I know, she starts sending me this private message asking me why should she join my league. And I just said, well, you look very powerful. Am I wrong to think so? And she said, so I'm not wrong to think so, but I don't know. I can't remember how we got into this. But next thing I know, hey, Nick Watson. I just complimented on this guy's outfit.
This is bad. This is the Hall of Doom. And I cannot lock onto
pretty
any
cool
sort
outfit.
of coordinates thanks to calculator's coding.
Black Adam,
That
Superman.
trail of fire, Superman is here. And it's up to you to get him out. Good luck.
What's the hurry?
But anyways, after asking me why
I'm
motor
revving, and I'm ready to roll.
oh my goodness, the people in this game talk too long. At least 90% of the stuff they say isn't nearly as annoying as Marvel Infinite. But anyways, I can't remember, but at some point, I don't know, they were questioning me like why I'm sending an invite to people based off of their combat rating. And I just told her, like, that's just how I do things. I invite people to my league who are very, very powerful. Or I look up their combat rating and I invite them based on their combat rating in the hopes that they can contribute. And next thing I know, she's telling me to not be selfish. So I'm about, don't be selfish. And I'm like, wait a minute, how is me inviting powerful individuals to my league? What the hell is selfish about that? I was like, fucking entitled bitch. It's like you want a league or a team that can get shit done and get it done well. Don't you invite people who, at the very least, look like they can get stuff done and actually can get shit done? It's not exactly greedy to want to have a league of strong people if that's what your theme is. That's why usually when I send shouts asking for people if they want to join my league, I just say any heavy hitters. Like people who can do damage. Mostly because I emphasize damage over almost everything else.
Oh man. About you on that.
Nice one, Flip.
Let's see if your powers can beat what the exabytes gave me.
Man, everybody when I play this game, they either refer to me as either Nay or Jax, but not Najax, as my name is spelled. It's even in all caps. But it's always just Jax or Nay. What the fuck?
Superman? No? Good. I'd hate to think you were enjoying hearing that I...
Oh well. At least for those who call me Jax, call me just that, as opposed to Nay. I'm like, what kind of nickname or short name is Nay?
The secrets of the exabytes, I will defeat Brainiac, and then no one will stand in my way.
Like Nay is what you say when you're telling people no in some kind of fancy way.
Such as it is. This will be quick.
Yeah, but it's like my name's not even long. It's literally just a 6-letter word. I say literally too much. Oh my goodness. But yeah, anyways, that entitled jackass who was telling me to not be selfish. And I'm like, wait a minute. Are they somehow actually offended by me sending them an invite based on their combat rating?
I am Lex Luthor.
Like most people send invites based off of stuff like combat rating or how that character looks, or they might just be trying to invite as many people as possible.
I'll teleport you both to the watchtower, and when you get there, let Supergirl know Superman's alive.
No, you can't short and
He's been
flip.
ringing
That's
my ear off
fortunate.
this entire time.
Somehow I expected you'd be the one to take down Luthor.
He didn't expect nothing, Superman. Quit lying.
Kryptonian DNA code. But in the end, he always falls back on kryptonite. The one thing I just can't fight.
I'm liking this outfit I have for him, though.
And a true friend. Now I need to get out of here and recharge. Leave here quickly, and we'll speak again soon.
Although I wouldn't be surprised if Superman was weirded out by me wearing an outfit like this. Like any kind of outfit that has the S shield on it. Nix Watson. Flippy? What the fuck? You know, that's why after that person who told me to not be selfish, even though all I did was just send her an invite. Hey, here's another one of my. Hey, he changed his costume. Nut black. That's a funny name. But yeah, after she called me selfish for doing that, even though I don't know what was so selfish about it, I just simply waited a few minutes because I wanted to do a quick shout asking if anyone was interested in joining my league. But I was like, I should give it a few minutes until hopefully they leave. Because if I ask now, they're probably going to do a shout saying, don't join this guy's league for whatever fucking reason. I know on my last stream, which was last night, I was talking about this figure I got, SH Figure Arts Jiren, and man, the amount of time I had to wait just to get it, it was worth the wait, and the price. Like it cost me like a total of $60. It was like $56 for the $56.64 for the figure itself. And the extra $4 was just shipping and handling. Of course, I probably would have got it sooner, but I remember when I first put in the address through Amazon, I put the wrong address down. It was like literally just one number I put down that was wrong, and that's why I wasn't able to get it at first. Until I corrected it, and I had to order it again and pay the fee once again. It was a whole bunch of bullshit I had to go through once again to finally get the figure. But it was definitely worth it. Oh, if I could just get him to stand properly. Get him to stand on the tips of his toes is kind of difficult. I should really make a video of this. Damn it. Stop leaning forward. See, stop leaning back so much. There we go. Too bad he doesn't have, like he has open palm hands, but he doesn't have, like, any actual, like, grappling hands. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty decent price. The amount of accessories he comes with, the articulation, it's so good. There's even an instruction pamphlet. Not to mention the way the box itself is packaged is pretty cool. I keep saying that I told one of my friends that I wish more companies did their packaging based off of SH Figure Arts, with plenty of accessories, interchangeable heads and hands and other accessories to go with the figure, as well as package it in a way where even if I take the figure out, I can just put it back in the plastic and in the box whenever I want to. Yeah, there's so much of this stuff that's in Japanese, but at least, let's see, it's in Japanese, but at least the, I forgot what I was going to say. It says right here, warning may rub off. I don't know what that means. Don't know if it means like the paint on it, or if it's something else. I hope it means just the paint, because I don't want to have to go through the trouble buying a new one if it breaks too soon. Man, to think the only way to get outfits that are more or less meant for villains is either through spending replay badges or opening Prometheum lockboxes. Which pretty much means that if you don't have not online, if you don't have a membership, you're out of luck. Here it is. That looks weird. Hey, that guy's outfit's not too bad. Maybe something to cover the legs a little bit.
Piece of enhanced battle armor is available in multiple
Man,
colors and
ain't nothing here.
customizable colors.
Anyway. That's a pretty cool outfit right there. Oh, paint may rub off. Oh, okay. Then I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Wait, what else did I want to live stream? I'm definitely gonna stream MK11 later on. Oh yeah, freaking Resident Evil 2, because I got the DLC that allows you to unlock all the all the guns and everything the game has to offer like instantly. And it's like just shooting everything with the minigun, the machine gun, and the rocket launcher, all with infinite ammo. It is so much fun. Plus, it also makes playing through hardcore. It makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier, but just so much fun at the same time. Holy shit! Feels like I'm just wasting time doing nothing. Metal Part 2. If I remember, it's supposed to be around, I think around this month, they're going to have a new event. It's going to be Birds of Prey. Although I get the feeling that's only because of the film Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. I almost said Birds of Play. It's like with each new movie in the DCEU, with each new live-action film that Harley Quinn appears in, they keep having her look more and more not like Harley Quinn. Hell, she didn't even look much like Harley Quinn back in Suicide Squad, which if I remember came out in 2016, I think it was. But with every new film from Harley Quinn to from Suicide Squad to Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, and they just showed a set photo for her in the upcoming The Suicide Squad. She is looking even less like Harley Quinn than she normally does, which was never much to begin with. I'm like, y'all might as well stop calling her Harley Quinn. No, that's not what I wanted. Hot topic. I can say topic. What the hell? Either way, just treat your fears more. Well, he responded really quickly. What the hell? I still need to go to Titan's Island and destroy that giant robot. Let me go do that. Of course, destroying that giant robot, that's a bounty, not a weekly, monthly, or even a, definitely not a daily challenge, so I should still be able to get the full rewards for doing that.
It is sad how underpowered Mammoth is. I was able to solo him and Gizmo at the same time.
Damn! Robin's right though. Mammoth may be the physically most powerful member of the Fatal Five. Is that their group? Yeah, Fatal Five. But
I hope this mission is better than the last. I am being underutilized.
oh, shut up, Robin. Definitely, Mammoth may be physically the most powerful out of his group, the strongest, most durable, and all that.
Hello, combatant.
But his immense strength, durability, that's really all he has. He has like I was looking around for you, so I see my costume. Let me go back real quick. They said they wanted to see my costume. I know, right? But at the same time, he's right, though. Not only does Mammoth only have his strength and durability, I don't know about stamina, though. He has no fighting ability whatsoever. It's like people keep saying Superman doesn't know how to fight, or Superman relies only on his raw power, which is not really true. He does, and Superman himself definitely knows how to fight and definitely has technique. Same thing with Shazam. Now, Mammoth, if you want an example of someone who relies 100% entirely on just their power alone, look no further than Mammoth. Because not only is he bad at hand-to-hand combat, but he's also very fucking stupid. Like at one point, Superman was able to defeat Mammoth by just standing there and being confident, even though Superman did not have his powers at the time. It was some kind of incident that happened that made him lose his powers. And yet, just by being confident and claiming he would beat Mammoth easily, Mammoth took his word for it, and that's how Superman won. Without needing to simply throw a punch, without having to do anything like that. And I'm like, Mammoth, fucking idiot! Oh my goodness. It's just, it's sad. It is so fucking sad. Makes me wonder why Mammoth is my favorite member of the Fatal Five. And I remember when we fought Mammoth in one of the Teen Titan missions. Let's see. Yeah, he's the very first boss, the very first opponent you fight, and what the hell is the name of that mission? It's one of the missions you do trying to... Oh yeah, Titans Targeted. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. And I remember seeing him using basically Earth as his power set. Of course, not the abilities that actually involve manipulating Earth, but where it's more or less just using your physical strength to strike the Earth and stuff like that. Let's see, a ground stomp and a couple of moves that are just ground pounds, and having brawling as melee. And I was like, wait a minute, if I combine certain moves from flight and from Earth, I can give someone a move set where it's just literally attacks that utilize their super strength. No energy based attacks, let's see, no energy, no element manipulation of any kind. Just flight and super strength. Which to me is a pretty cool combination, because I remember I used to think Power Girl was just like that. Like, cool, a version of Superman. What the hell? Did I queue for that mission? Man, it kind of sucks how sometimes you be sitting there waiting, just waiting for a damn mission to start, and it takes so freaking long. It's kind of like when waiting for a match in a fighting game. You're just basically just sitting there waiting and waiting, and it feels like it's taking forever for whatever reason. Seriously, I can still get plenty of matches in Injustice 2 without having to wait quite as long. Yet for whatever freaking reason, when I go and play Dragon Ball FighterZ, I'll be waiting for almost over an hour, or maybe even 2 hours, and still get no damn match. Like I either have fight request on, and I'm either in practice mode, arcade mode, or something else, or I'm actually just sitting around the lobby waiting, and I can't get a damn match for no freaking reason. And yet Injustice 2, which came out years ago, can't remember can't remember the exact year it came out, but it came out. Oh shit! Hey, if anyone asks what happened to the Titans helicopter, don't tell them I took it. Please don't tell them. If they ask, I'm taking it for maintenance. I wonder how many people are going to be surprised by this, seeing me just flying around with a helicopter. Super strength. Can you dig it? I like that line, can you dig it? My boss actually says that. Well, one of my bosses, she uses a lot of old school terms, and it's like just hearing her say those type of lines, like, can you dig it? Whenever she shows us an example of how to do something in the kitchen, she'll do a quick demonstration, and she'll just quickly ask, can you dig it? And I was like, yeah, I can. But I'm thinking to myself, damn, it's awesome how she says that. I think it's because I heard that line originally in The Warriors. What was that guy's name? Cyrus? And that was pretty cool. Throw some sand. Shut up, Flip. If I ever do that, if I ever get into a fight with someone, I will probably do that just to humiliate them. I cannot pronounce my fucking words when I'm excited. Just throw sand at them. Earth bidding, bitch. Taste the earth. Or what's another one? Oh, I can't think of anything else. $1 million helicopter. Man, $1 million too, and I don't know if this helicopter is even military grade. I mean, it probably is. I can't imagine the Titans using anything less than military grade equipment. Oh my goodness. All these missions I'm signed up for, no one else is taking them or joining them. This is exactly what I mean by joining missions, or not joining missions, but waiting for others so I can do something online, and it takes forever. Let's see. Ooh, Nexus of Realities. Let's see, I did that. Did that. I'll do that too. Hey, I remember watching... What was it? Wonder Woman Bloodlines? Or is it just Bloodline? Well, anyways, it's part of the DC animated movie universe. And it's like, I kind of like the direction they're going in. It starts off as being basically based right off the New 52. But with each new film coming out, a lot of the movies part of that animated movie universe, it's moving more and more towards the Rebirth era. At least as far as with their costumes. Ew, shut up, Flip. Need help with the giant robot.
Stay back! Ow! Stop it!
Is that Wonder Girl? Kind of funny. You get into a fight with a giant robot. Ow! Stop it! Hey, what the hell? I'm just floating here with my giant military-grade helicopter. Don't bug me. It's gonna be a while until I get enough people, anyways. So while I wait, I'm gonna find the mammoth. I'm gonna throw this big-ass helicopter at him. And I know he's supposed to be somewhere over here in this area. Be very quiet, children. We are on the hunt for mammoths. The mammoth is a strange, interesting creature, roaming the wild side, looking for prey. Or just wanting to be alone, something like that. Usually ways you can tell when a mammoth is nearby is by its foul stench and horrible odor. I think that's the same thing. And not to mention its complete idiotic comments it makes every now and then. Because boy, are mammoths so stupid. Bunch of stupid animals. Hey, there it is. Watch as it has its back turned, unsuspecting to us. just prowling, roaming the wild side, as it's looking, watching, waiting, and studying. Alley-oop!
Stop tickling me!
Wow, that didn't do a damn thing to him. The mammoth creature is a lot more powerful and formidable than I thought. Apparently, he doesn't like people walking in on his territory. Holy shit! And surprisingly, instead of devouring his prey, the mammoth creature just stands over in victory. That's what I was looking for. Triumph. Hey, what's going on with my cave? Such an amazing creature. About damn time! A fellow Superman enthusiast. I feel like I'm one of the few people who goes around in a Superman outfit and not only has a Superman outfit but doesn't actually try to look like Superman or call himself Superman. There's actually one guy who's kind of unique in which he has a Superman outfit and has Superman's name, but it's not mainstream Superman. It's the black Superman, Val Zod from Earth 2. Which, if I remember, the last time Val Zod made an appearance, what was the name of that event? Convergence? And I remember Convergence took place in 2016. It was like the event that happened right before Rebirth. Kind of like right before... Oh, dang it. Kind of like right before New 52, there was Flashpoint, and so that's what it is with Rebirth. There was this event called Convergence, and then DC Rebirth. And they said that was the last time Val Zod has appeared, and he hasn't reappeared since, which really sucks. As far as someone else instead of like. It's kind of like with Miles Morales from Spider-Man. He may be a different skin color, but he may have powers that function exactly like Superman's or his original. But he still, not only is he, I don't know, it's like the only thing he shares in common with Superman is the name, because the Superman from his Earth, Earth 2, is dead. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Kal-El of Val Zod's Earth is dead as a result of the Darkseid War. And so Val Zod, being the only Kryptonian left besides Power Girl, eventually he discovers his powers and what he's capable of, and eventually takes on the mantle of Superman in honor of the original. It's kind of like what happened with Miles Morales, where the original Spider-Man from his Earth dies, and then he eventually gets his powers, and then takes up the mantle of Spider-Man. Now that I think about it, it makes me wonder if the person who wrote the backstory for Val Zod was inspired by Miles Morales, because that sounds very much alike. The originals by whom they're inspired being dead, all of this taking place in an alternate Earth, and then taking up the mantle of said hero. Ever since the Rebirth era, and yeah, I don't know if they're ever gonna reuse Val Zod for anything. I hope they do. He's pretty cool. One thing I like is how awesome his costume is. It's like the only red on his costume is around the S symbol. Other than that, his costume is basically mostly white and blue, and the patterns on it are pretty cool. I don't know why, but for some reason, it's like Into the Spider-Verse. When they announced that film, I wasn't too hyped for it, and even seeing the film, I didn't really get too crazy. And hearing that there's gonna be like a sequel, some point down the line, I don't know. I don't hate the film. I don't hate Into the Spider-Verse, nor do I hate the idea of there being a sequel. I'm just not crazy about it like some people are. I don't know, maybe it's just because, like I said, it was probably around that time, or prior to that, where I've been getting more into DC than Marvel. So I guess maybe that's why hearing about a new Marvel film, I'm not all excited or whatnot, like a lot of other people. And what I find funny is how they, at some point, announced Shang-Chi. I think it was like earlier this year, a few months ago, like in January or earlier February. They announced Shang-Chi and even shown a bit of artwork as to what the actor playing Shang-Chi is going to look like. Which I'm kind of disappointed because I've seen what the actor playing Shang-Chi, one of his I'm hoping that's like maybe just one of his outfits that he just wears and not just the only thing. I was really hoping that for Shang-Chi, that for they would have the actor wear something a lot like what Shang-Chi wore when he made his first appearance in comic books, which is basically a more traditional kung fu outfit. Although Chi's modern day costume is it's not too bad. I still very much prefer his original outfit, it being just your sure, it's considered a average or ordinary kung fu outfit by anyone else, but hey, I love kung fu, so someone who wears a kung fu outfit as their main costume, I don't see anything wrong with that. So what the actor is going to be wearing, it doesn't look bad. It's just that, oh come on. Man, as far it sucks having roommates that are so popular. Man, this guy ain't no Superman. He's got electricity. What flip? But what was I about to? Man, I keep losing my train of thought. Oh yeah, I remember I was going on earlier about Val-Zod and how even though he's like the only guy that I know of whose name is Superman, despite not being like just an alternate version of the original, like not an alternate version of Kal-El or anything.
The area is fully converted to Brainiac.
Kind of like how you have Spider-Man 2099, who is Miguel O'Hara, who takes up the name and mantle of Spider-Man after the original, who has long since been dead. What with it taking all the way up to 2019, so obviously Spider-Man would have been dead from old age by now, or by then. And even though he calls himself Spider-Man, he has similar powers with a few unique abilities of his own, but his costume is definitely very unique. Although the only reason why I have Najax here wearing a Superman costume is just because I'm a fan of Superman. Such a huge fan. Not really trying to make him like this sort of... Yeah, he's not really based off of Superman in any way. He's actually more or less based off of me. But like I said, I just wanted to give him a costume with the S shield on it just because it's cool. It's too bad for some reason they won't just have the regular S symbol as a, like, you can't just buy it normally like you can other accessories or other emblems. Because if I could find some way to get my hands on a Superman emblem, a pretty big one too, like maybe around this size, if not a little bigger, I would get that in a heartbeat.
Get those turrets firing. I'll see if I can shut the alert down from here.
But it's kind of like with Mortal Kombat 11, where if you want to get a certain item that's based off of a specific character, you gotta wait for some kind of special timed event, which fucking sucks. Oh, fire. Oh, that. That's what got you worried? Yeah, I just wanted to hurry up, open the door, see who it was. Like I said, that's one of the things that sucks about having roommates that are so popular. The hell hit me? Well, at least I was able to give him this move set with plenty of moves to make him look even more like Superman. Or basically make him more like a Kryptonian. Although sometimes it is kind of easy to forget that Superman's not the only one who has the S shield. Like you got Superboy, Supergirl. Who else has it? Oh yeah, Crypto the Superdog. Wait a minute, doesn't Kara Zor-El, aka Supergirl, doesn't she have like a pet horse with Kryptonian abilities? It was something like that. Like some kind of super horse. But anyways, to make someone, like if you're trying to make a Superman-based character, definitely the best loadout would be, like, give them... I'll talk about it after this mission. Don't want to be too distracted.
Bay doors are open. They lead to the central core. You'll need to shut down.
But anyways, definitely to make someone like a typical Kryptonian or based off of Superman, give them flight. Let's see, flight. There's supersonic flight, that tackle, swoop attack, and whirlwind attack. And then for iconic powers, heat vision, freeze breath, and super strength. And then Earth, because there's some abilities in Earth that it's just you using your physical strength or whatever strength you have to strike the ground and cause like a mini earthquake, which, as I said, doesn't take being able to manipulate shit. It doesn't take being able to control the elements to be able to manipulate Earth with some of these abilities. It just takes you being very strong, since it's literally just striking the ground.
Information parameters. Creating.
New objective. Terminate flawed organic prototype of this unit. Searching. Location found. New objective. Terminate flawed organic prototype of this unit. Searching. Location found.
The Core's data purge created a robot using my information, and it seems it knows where to find me. Quickly, follow it. We must destroy it as quickly as possible.
That man sounded like he almost panicking for a moment there.
That insane android of Brainiac's is trying to destroy the source of its data. It knows how to breach the Batcave defenses. You have to shut that thing down.
Now, I was talking about Wonder Woman Bloodlines. Dang it! Every time I want to say something, there's all this constant talking from all these characters. Everybody just talks too much.
Look at the pathetic mansions of
Beginning combat abilities transfer now.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all talk too damn much. Oh shit, I was not prepared for this. It seems this robot knows Kung Fu. Hey, I remember at one point, right after I did this mission, some dude I teamed up with, if it was an accessory or item, but anyways, he just asked me, hey, can you buy me this? Like I said, I can't remember what it was, but he just straight up asked me if I could buy it for him. And I just simply said no, and then just left. Like, that was like such a troll move of me. I can't remember if he said please or not. But like I said, that was just stupid of him. Hey, what happened to my armor? Get the fuck away from me. Hey, I'm still on tank. I thought I was on damage earlier. Oh, yeah, I did. I switched to tank after. Well, that guy's being no help whatsoever. Thanks, you fake ass wannabe Superman. Oh my goodness, stop running away from me.
That would allow him to find this place. Oracle will teleport you out.
Damn, robot duplicates trying to take over the damn world. Fuck is this shit, Terminator? Dang it. Should've flipped. And I still can't get anyone to help with the giant robot. Help! But a couple of weeks ago, or was it a couple of weeks ago? At some point, some time ago, I remember I was rewatching the fight scene between Wonder Woman and Cheetah from Wonder Woman Bloodlines. Well, all the fight scenes are pretty cool. Seeing Wonder Woman go to work and fighting opponents who could hold their own against her, it was pretty cool. But I remember as I was watching the fight scene between her and Cheetah, all the way up to when Cheetah uses that chemical to make herself stronger, faster, and all the other good stuff. It's like, I was thinking to myself, what if my character Najax, I don't know, he would have to have a good reason like to hate Wonder Woman to the point of wanting to kill her. Like, what if he was one of the enemies, whether it's a major antagonist or a minor antagonist in that movie, and he'd be like that one character where everyone else is going after Wonder Woman, well, because they all hate her and they want her dead. to the point where they team up with each other and use these. They use these what is it, chemicals, these vials, whatever it is, to inject themselves and make themselves more powerful. But it's like, what if Najax he hates Wonder Woman so much that he wants her dead, where he just shows up and attacks her, and she's like, Najax, are you in on this too? And he's like, no, bitch, I just want you dead, and just attacks her. And it'd be cool, like, if my character Najax, if he, at no point does he ever use like those vials to inject himself. Like, he relies entirely on his own power, and his own power alone is enough to give Wonder Woman so much trouble. That'd be pretty cool. That's how because I don't know, I like the idea of having my character Najax be that powerful. I can't fucking talk during these fucking streams, man. I think the reason why I keep messing up on my words so easily is because it's like there's a lot I want to say, and some of my words I ended up. It's like I try to say one thing while saying another word, mixing my words together like that. It's so weird. Man, I'm like 20 points ahead of these guys. I should be doing more damage than this. Oh right, I'm in tank. Tank doesn't do as much damage as the actual damage roll. A player has declined an instant searching for a new group. Damn, I hate when that happens. I'll save you, madam.
Thanks. So, what's Starfire really like?
The fuck you asking me for? I don't know. Behold my mighty power of dark matter. I know it's actually just atomic in this game, but the effects they have for atomic look a lot like what I would have preferred for Najax's, like any attacks Najax uses that utilizes dark matter. I keep imagining it'll have this sort of like black and red tint to it. Mostly red with a black tint, if not the other way around. Papa Sosa? Damn, that's an interesting name. Wait, make the word sounds with the mouth noises is hard. Yeah, it is. Ronald Lewis. I sound familiar. Man, I've been told that by so many people so many times. Oh well, I ain't tripping. Man, the people on this island who are fans of the Titans are such fanatics. It's creepy.
Thanks for saving my life. Thanks for saving my life.
Where the fuck's she going? People are crazy. But anyways, as far as with my character Najax, it's like I can't mention enough times, or I have mentioned plenty of times how, well, he's based off of me personality-wise, like personality and appearance-wise. He's basically like me, but a bit even more of a loose cannon. Mostly because of how reckless he is at times with his powers. Where it's like definitely in a fight he can more than just hold his own against someone like Wonder Woman. He can actually beat her in a fight too if he's able to overwhelm her. Same thing with Superman. Like he can, like Najax, he could definitely beat. Wait a minute, launch a ball. There's like one kind of ability that involves shooting a projectile. What's he? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Like, I would make it with Najax where when he utilizes his powers, he would be His fighting style being a combination of martial arts mixed with brawling and yeah, that's fucking hipster dudes. Yeah, I don't know how else I would describe it. A brawler with skill brawling with skill mixed with martial arts. That's how mainly Ajax would be. Very offensive, but not too much defense. But then again, with the kind of physical strength and durability he would have to surpass Superman, I don't think defense would be a huge concern for someone like him. So when I was thinking about that scene where Wonder Woman was fighting Cheetah and Wonder Woman Bloodline, I'm like, how cool would that be, where Wonder Woman's fighting Cheetah, next thing you know, Ajax comes out of nowhere, somehow, for some reason, obsessed with trying to kill Wonder Woman. And at first, Wonder Woman assumes he's part of the group, Cheetah having no idea who the hell he is, until he reveals that he's not part of anything, he just wants her dead so badly. And then next thing you know, you got both of them, both Cheetah and Ajax fighting Wonder Woman, trying to kill her, but not actually teaming up. That's an interesting dynamic when I see those kind of fight scenes, where it's two people trying to kill the same individual, but even though they're trying to kill the same person, they're not actually a team. They're not working together. It's more like they're just both there fighting their own separate battle against the same person. It was kind of something like that in Dragon Ball Super, where part of the reason Jiren was being pushed back by Goku and Vegeta was because they weren't really attacking in unison. They were both doing their own thing. They just happened to be doing it at the same time. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Like, what if, like, my character Ajax only hates Wonder Woman because he hates Olympians in general? Well, it depends. If I was going with my whole, what's it called, pantheon, like the idea of Ajax being part of this pantheon of gods, Lunarian gods, and him being the god of destruction, I remember I came up with this idea that Lunarian gods usually pretty much keep to themselves and don't really interact with other gods, especially Olympian gods. And I was thinking, wait, what if something were to happen between Olympian gods and Lunarian gods that made them not trust each other? But that distrust between them, Ajax takes that, turns it into obsession to the point of murder. Where to get back at the Olympians, he tries to kill Wonder Woman, or maybe it could be like maybe he's still my original concept of him being immortal who is, and it's more like maybe he lost to Wonder Woman at some point, and somehow that loss was so humiliating he swore revenge, and his obsession with getting a rematch and wanting to beat her goes from just wanting to beat her in a rematch to wanting to kill her as revenge. I think that would make it for a pretty interesting plot. A plot in its own right. Because that happens pretty often. Someone develops this, or what they think is a rivalry, when really all it is just an obsession. That obsession goes from wanting to beat that person and prove yourself superior to just outright wanting to kill them. Oh, cool costume. Ah, you son of a bitch. Although I think one thing that would be funny is while he's so focused on, like I said, if it was that specific scene from that movie where Cheetah happens to be there, if at any point if he feels like, wait a minute, you done? my goodness, get away from me, you evil fucking robots. Fuck this shit. Man, I hated that. I hated that. There was so much shit that Super did that made me so irritated. Like fucking when Goku admitted he never kissed Chi-Chi before. They made it seem like Goku really has no idea what the hell like the concept of love or anything. And I'm like, how does he suddenly not know what love is? Isn't that the reason why he fucking married Chi-Chi? What the fuck? It almost felt like Super was trying to make Goku himself seem more competent or just overall idiotic. Like there's ignorance and then just straight up stupidity. And it felt like they were just trying to make Goku straight up stupid. I'm like, damn it, Goku's been on the Earth for how long exactly, and somehow he still never took the time to learn some of this shit. I'm like, damn it. It's like the only character who I feel like has changed for the better is Vegeta. Like you really see just how out of his way Vegeta goes to be a family man. Like when he refused to enter the tournament. Wait, cool, added you. Hey, thanks.
More robots? What is this? Robot Island?
Robot Island. Hey, shut up, Terra. You're evil. Ah. But let's see. Without knowing what it was, but went through it because he didn't want to break his word. Better than GT? What the fuck? Well, it does have its moments. I still like GT though. I think GT got better. Yeah, it definitely got a whole lot better after Goku achieved Super Saiyan 4. Let's see, during his initial battles against Baby, when he went Super Saiyan 4, then the Super 17 saga and the Dragon saga, or the Black Star Dragon saga. Of course, his fight against the Black Star Dragon Balls, I will admit it wasn't really that interesting until when he went up against Ice and Nova Shinron. Because I remember with Nova Shinron,
I prefer the company of robots to most people. This is a little excessive.
Hey, who the fuck said that? Hey, shut up, Robert. You're a bitch. Nobody likes you. Hey, Starfire just flew off. Where's she going? Now, what the fuck was I about to say? Oh, yeah, but I remember how let's see. First, it was Nova Shinron he was fighting, and Nova Shinron, out of all the Black Star Dragons, he was actually pretty noble. He just wanted to fight Goku because he just like he what was it? Just wanted to find a strong opponent to fight, nothing else. But then came along Ice Shinron, being Nova Shinron's twin, and he was an extremely underhanded fighter. Had no problems using Pan as his damn shield against Goku, which really pissed off Goku very much. And even Nova at one point called him a coward when Ice tried to use Nova as a shield. Aw, man. And then finally when, who was it? When Sin, later Omega Shinron finally showed up. That was pretty cool. Is it me or does my character's skin tone look fucking weird? Wait, what the hell did I get? I know some kind of, oh, here we go, Magic's Champion. Sweet. I managed to actually buy 20 Shazam capsules from someone too. Not bad. But I was thinking, like, as far as my character, Najax, if he was in that movie, in that scene, trying to kill Wonder Woman because of some kind of obsession he develops, where was I gonna go from there? I would have him wear like this costume, like a Kryptonian-based costume, just because. I don't know. He would have to have some kind of reason to be wearing a Kryptonian-based costume, despite not only not being a Kryptonian and not being part of the House of L, but can't think of what other reason there would be. But would it be a bit like ironic where he's wearing a costume with the House of L symbol on it? So you would think, oh, he has the Superman symbol, so he must be one of the good guys. Finally realized, nope, he's straight up crazy. That's kind of like Cyborg Superman. Cyborg Superman, he himself is definitely evil, but yet he has the Superman emblem on him. Okay, I know at some point I unlocked a other Shazam based outfit or piece, whatever. HI. Can't remember what it was. Holy shit. Let's see, not the waist belt. I already have that right now. JJKLM. Weird, can't find it. There's some other type of arm pieces that I had from him here that I remember seeing someone else have for their character or something similar, and it looked pretty cool. Man, one of the things that sucks about having so much stuff. Oh man, don't tell me I actually lost it too. I better not. Here it is, Angelic. I think, yeah, Angelic. Where is it? I can't find the other magic piece I have. HIJKLM. Ah, damn. Let's see, I had 20, and I already spent. I spent 1 to get this piece, but where is it? Let me check. See, HIJKLM. Nope. Wait a minute. What the? Where's the S to flex on Superman? GT was bad. It had cool shit, but it was. Yeah, I don't blame you for that though. It had its weird moments, which was a lot, like more than it should have. Oh man, what the fuck? Ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a bitch? A B C D E F G A U J K L. Oh man. Because I know that belt piece is not the only Shazam based outfit that I Shazam based piece that I got. I remember I got one when I opened my first Shazam time capsule. Or maybe I do have it, I'm just looking under the wrong name. Fuck. Well, I gotta take a quick restroom break, so... Wait, let me look at the comments here. Let's see. Militia Beast saying, I'm stronger than Broly, but Broly's power is maximum. I'm stronger than Gogeta also. Where's the S? Wait, where's the S to flex on Superman? Symbol. Oh wait, I just remembered, because not only is there Cyborg Superman, there's also Superboy Prime, who, unlike Cyborg Superman, it was just what's his real name? Hank Henshaw, like a human who at some point, because of a freak accident, which eventually leads to him becoming Cyborg Superman. You have Superboy Prime, who is himself the Kal-El of his Earth. Wait, did they call it Prime Earth or Earth Prime? I think it was just Earth Prime. Prime Earth was some other thing they had going on. But anyways, so eventually at some point Earth Prime was destroyed during the Crisis on Infinite Earths. And just this idea of being on a separate Earth with his Earth, his universe destroyed, eventually drove him crazy. However, unlike Cyborg Superman, despite Superboy Prime basically being Kal-El in every way, just from an alternate Earth, he truly believes that despite him going on rampages, constantly killing people, he believes that he's the only one who deserves to call himself a superhero. Because he doesn't like the way heroes were becoming after the Crisis during the Bronze Age, since he made his debut during the Silver Age. It's like he's literally just Superman without holding back. Like what's his level of power? I think it's like on par, if not greater than Silver Age pre-Crisis Superman, because Silver Age pre-Crisis Superman was pretty ridiculous, to the point where writers were having a hard time being able to find opponents or any kind of challenge that was actually a actual challenge for him. And I remember it said that was the main reason that the Crisis happened, was so that they could reduce Superman's powers, like come up with a plausible excuse for Superman being weaker than he was after the Crisis, to make stories more interesting. Which I thought was pretty funny how they did that. All of that just to reduce someone's power level. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's like another example of at least two people who have the Superman shield on their suits, even though they're villains. I'm thinking, what if someone like Ajax isn't necessarily a villain? He's more or less like an anti-hero? Not like one of those extremely violent ones. Well, he can be extremely violent if motivated or angered enough, but he doesn't just casually kill people left and right like Punisher, unless he really has to. But I mean, like, what if he's more like that, but at some point he gets angry, develops this obsession with killing Wonder Woman, and like I said, specifically using the scenario of the scene from Wonder Woman Bloodlines, can't remember the exact subtitle, where Cheetah, one of Wonder Woman's arch rivals or arch nemesis, they're fighting. Next thing you know, somehow Ajax tracks Wonder Woman down there and just attacks her, and then she asks why he's there if he's part of their group, and he's explaining like, I ain't part of this bitch's team. I'm on my own. I'm here on my own, and just starts fighting. Wait, got to go, bro. All right, see you, Flip. That's right, bitch. Wait, that's right, bitch. I took your T-shirt. Man, wouldn't that be fucked up? Like if somehow Ajax got his Superman outfit by stealing one of Superman's. That'd be so fucked up. Well, anyways, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and I will be right back. Where is it? Alright, and I am finally back. Oh shit, my phone. Man, I need to find me a new wall charger because this socket is too damn loose. It keeps falling out. Hey, this gives me a pretty good idea. I wonder if I can change the colors on Najax's outfit to look like Jiren. So let's see. Make this black and make that red. Lose the belt. The amount of hate that Jiren gets, so unfair. Of course, I think what's even more ridiculous is how there's people who I've seen on YouTube who they really go out of their way to shame people for being fans of Jiren by calling those people, like anyone who's a fan of Jiren, I see them get called Jirentards or something like that, which makes no damn sense to me. I'm like, why bother going out of your way to insult someone for just liking a character? I just don't get that. Of course, that's usually society for you in general. Can't really say it's just the internet because, well, it isn't. It's all of society in general, where if someone finds out that you like a certain character, suddenly, for some reason, they treat you like you're fucking public enemy number one. That's like those people who call Naruto fans Narutards. Kind of close, but not exactly. There's this one type of slimline in this game though that I think I can get it to look a bit more like what Jiren wears. Wait, I think this might be it. Let's see. So change that to white. Make that black. Oh, here we go. Still not exactly like Jiren's outfit, but that's about as close as it's gonna get. I wonder if anyone else would actually notice. I don't get why so many people like hate Jiren with a passion. Like a lot of them say he's boring or that he's a terrible character or badly written. And I'm like, how? I don't see what's so badly written about him. Of course, they didn't really go too deep into Jiren's origins, but based off of how they explain it in the anime, really there's not a whole lot that happened to him. It's mostly that his parents were killed by a demon, and then eventually he meets his master. His master trains him in martial arts, and eventually when he's older, he and a bunch of others, some of them just friends other than the others' teammates, they fight that demon again, only for all of them, including his master, to be killed while the rest run away. And that even further traumatizes Jiren. And so with his master dead, he continues his training based on what he was taught, but refuses to accept help from anyone as a friend and do everything on his own. And eventually that leads him to become so damn powerful. Yeah, a lot of people say that there's not really enough to Jiren's origins to make it interesting. Asking questions like, why why did that demon kill his family? Why did he do all this stuff? And I'm thinking to myself, well, it is a demon, and it's not exactly often that you see demons that are nice or considerate or don't go killing people for whatever reason. Like, just the fact that it's a demon that attacked them is enough to explain why it attacked and killed his parents. And if anything, I think Jiren just managed to survive both times by luck. Like, literally sheer luck that Jiren managed to survive both incidents. Plus, there's also others who understand the fact that for Jiren's character, he's not supposed to be this super interesting, super complicated character. He's literally just there to be an antagonist that Goku and everyone else has to fight. Literally this wall that they have to try and get past. Because almost every antagonist, once introduced, that's how they are. Friends, mostly Goku himself, has to find a way to overcome and defeat. We got Superboy and what the hell's the other one? Wonder Girl helping us. Holy shit! I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Save me! Oh, well, thank you. Behold my mighty power of dark matter. My raw, unlimited power. You know, when I think of certain superheroes from DC and who Najax would develop a obsessive rivalry with to the point of eventually wanting to kill them out of obsession alone. I don't know. All I could think of was just Wonder Woman. Can't imagine him at any point becoming emotionally invested enough to the point where he would want Batman or Superman dead. I don't know, maybe I've just been playing, or I've been seeing gameplay footage of God of War a lot. With, damn it! It's the good old-fashioned God of War where Kratos killed the entire Olympian pantheon and killed at least one god from the Norse pantheon. Of course, that was only just Baldur. But then again, Baldur kind of had it coming. Is that robot dancing? Fucking Gizmo be making some weird machine, man. Sheesh, I'm gonna hurry up and kill this damn thing so I can go to sleep. Man, I'm starting to doze off. So I finish this before I just pass out and fall asleep. Holy shit, nice jump. Damn! Oh, I got distracted for a moment.
On a scale of 0 to awesome, you did
If
awesome
Cyborg is such
times
a genius
infinity
with computers,
squared.
how did the defense
There was
get
only one
hacked
of
in
those
the first
things.
place?
Or was there?
Man, I don't know if I've been playing this because I'm getting tired. I don't know, maybe I think it's because I ate so much food earlier. It was pretty good. We had like omelets, cheesy omelets too. Of course, I kept calling them egg tacos for whatever reason because the way they were folded made me think of tacos a bit. But anyways, those were hella good. Oh damn it, that's not what I wanted. Oh well, at least I completed that giant robot thing.
Repairing electric fences? Are you serious? Is this superhero or shop class?
Oh, shut up, Tara.
Hello, combatant.
Jeez,
The
what a
authorized
bitch.
number of training marks can be exchanged for sections of state-of-the-art combat equipment. Each piece of enhanced battle armor is available in multiple combat roles and customizable colors.
If I were the Titans, I would have a restraining order placed against all these fanatic fan club people.
Yeah, can't blame them. Fans be doing some crazy shit. Well, I guess that's the end of that. I'm gonna end it right here and...
Whoever planned this assault has the imagination of a rock.
Oh my goodness, shut the fuck up. Fucking Robin and Tara complain too damn much. Bunch of bitches. If anyone asks who threw that helicopter, they never seen me. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here, and thank you all for who tuned in. Thank you all who commented. And I'll see you on the next live stream or video, whatever the fuck I feel like doing. See ya.